Welcome to Ratliff Stadium. The historic stadium is going to host the 65th meeting tonight of the Odessa Permian Panthers and the Odessa High School Broncos. Beautiful night for football. 78 degrees, although it's a chilly 52 here in the press box, but we'll be okay. Winds out of the east-southeast at 10 to 15 miles an hour because it's kind of be a crosswind tonight. Anyway, Panthers and Broncos, the big Crosstown rivalry, facing off for the 65th time. We'll be back for the kickoff after this.
My MCH is just so convenient for my family and I. It allows us to do everything at just the touch of a button through our smartphone. It is 24/7, 365. My MCH through Medical Center Health System is my family's one source for health.
Sick as a dog? Talk to a doctor online by downloading the My MCH app 24/7, 365 and start feeling better today. Seeing a doctor just got easier.
Yeah, of course, Day Green did. He had 206 yards and 2 touchdowns against Schurz Clemens 2 weeks ago in the San Antonio area. As Gonzalez fakes the handoff, but fools no one as the Panthers are going to pull him down at the 15-yard line where the Broncos will set up shop.
Yeah, we're going to see Mikey Cota at quarterback for the Broncos, number 2. And we'll see Day Green, number 3, as a running back, along with Sebastian Castaneda, number 20. The slot and wide receivers, Ivan Carrion, number 1. Javen Warren, number 5. Andrew Rodriguez, 12. Isaac Lujan, 13. Victor Galindo at tight end, number 18. We'll finish it off here after this play.
2 receivers split top and bottom, and Cota pulls it back on the zone read, and he's going to pick up about 5 after the fake to Green.
Yep. Other receivers we'll see: Mark Minjares, Claudio Rodriguez, and Adriel Galindo. The offensive line anchored at center by Gerardo Vasquez Jr., number 70. The guards, Christian Howard, 72, and Damian Dominguez, 66. The tackles, Aiden Ortiz, number 67, and Santiago Garcia, number 59.
Cota looking to throw, and it's complete. He hits Rodriguez. Rodriguez is off to the races. He's inside the 30, inside the 20, and he will go to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
Oh, my goodness. What a big play on the second snap of the ball game. Just a quick hitter right here. You see our Trans Global Productions instant replay. You're going to see Cota just get the ball out. The defender right there tried to get in front and pick it off, missed, and he was off to the races. Broncos have struck first here. The extra point to come, up 6-0.
Well, for Rodriguez, his 4th touchdown catch of the year for the sophomore, and the extra point is up, and it's good. We've got a flag on the play. We'll wait and see what that is. Well, I didn't see a signal. I think the kick was good.
Yeah, there's the kick was good. There's the flag at about the 13.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. Defense. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. The try is good.
So quickly the Panthers fall behind to the Broncos as Mikey Cota hits Andrew Rodriguez for the 80-yard touchdown. Broncos lead 7-0. We'll be back after this.
Unlock your next opportunity with a bachelor's degree from Odessa College. Odessa College offers bachelor programs in entrepreneurship, occupational health and safety management, automation, construction management, criminal justice, hospitality management, and early childhood education. Enjoy the benefits of earning your bachelor's degree for the same price as an associate's. Become a Wrangler today. For information, visit us at www.odessa.edu.
I think another key for this is you can't let Odessa High hang around tonight and get some confidence. They already got it right now with that big play from the line of scrimmage on the second play of the game. Panthers have to answer now with their first drive of the ball game.
Well, big play there. Yeah, I think that's some good keys tonight. The Broncos, though, proved it Schurz Clemens when Carrion only had 2 catches for 26 yards, that they can move the ball and win without him being involved in the offense as much. So we'll look for that to be one of the keys tonight as well. We'll let you go over the Panther starting offense here and the Bronco defense after this. Lara right up the gut. Big gain on first down as he's going to be pulled down after a gain of about 8 yards.
Jacob Garcia, number 25, is the quarterback. You can see our Trans Global Productions instant replay going for you there. Justice Lara, number 18, the running back, along with Gavin Walker. We'll see slot receivers Noah Adams, Caden Hernandez, Isaac Carrera, Ben Saldivar, Gage Murphy, Alex Cruz, Braden Dunlap, Isaiah Welton, Luke Peridot, and Udiel Montoya will do the offensive line after this play.
Garcia is going to pull it down, nowhere to go, and he's going to be tackled back at the 30-yard line. He's sacked for a loss in 3, going to set up a 3rd and 5.
Josh Henderson, the anchor at center, number 78. The guards, Justin Green, 63, Noah Costa, 67. The tackles, Jaden Vela and Julio Madero on the outside for the Panther offensive line. Defense did a really good job there of bottling the quarterback up. Here's a big 3rd and 5.
Garcia's got, well, he's going to have Herrera in motion, but he gives the ball up the middle, and Lara's going to be pulled down about 2 yards short. Gets the 3 yards lost back, but that's going to set up a 4th and 2 in a probable punting situation for the Panthers.
And the Bronco defense answers the first test of the ball game on this first drive by Permian.
Now, I want to go back to something here real quick. I got a bone to pick with the rules. Okay, you get the advantage. You got to kick off from the 45-yard line. You hit a high pooch kick that's going to come down in about the 10, between the 10 and the 15. But the receiving team has the option to fair catch it, and they're going to move it to the 25.
Yes.
That's a sorry rule right there.
Well, and that's
a sorry rule.
That is all to protect those head injuries that are happening right now on the kickoffs. That's why you see the pros kicking that thing
for a late
off.
substitution.
So anyway, I just had to get that. I had to get on my soapbox real quick. I hate that rule.
Yeah, it's an interesting rule.
Panthers going to go.
Wow.
On 4th and 2. Full house backfield to give to Lara, and he breaks free. Lara, one man to beat. Oh, nice toe tackle there for the Broncos as Daniel Garcia, I believe, just got him, but Lara into Bronco territory at the 48.
Yeah, they had it bottled up pretty good right there, but you're going to see Lara bounce outside and take off to the races. And number 11, Zane Menjares, saves a touchdown for the Broncos. Panthers keep the ball moving on this drive. 1st and 10 from the Bronco 48.
19 yards on the carry by Lara. And the Panthers are in Bronco territory. Give once again up the middle, but the going's going to be a lot tougher. Going to be a pickup of 2 this time for Justice Lara.
Looks like Tony Romo coming off the ball, off the bottom of the pile there for the Bronco defense, number 99. Helping to stop that play for about 2 yards. That's not the Tony Romo we see on TV, but Mr. Nathan and I do know who Tony Romo is, and brother of a friend of ours, and made the play. Did a good job of getting off the block and making that down for only a 2-yard gain.
2nd and 8 now. The Panthers, once again, Herrera in motion, but he's going to stop in the backfield, and he's going to, Garcia keeps it. Goes around the right side. He's going to be pulled down at the 40. Going to be a gain of 6. Set up 3rd and 2.
Watch Trans Global Productions instant replay. Reads the end man crashing down right there. Clay off the line of scrimmage. That's why he kept the ball and got on around outside to pick up some yardage and make this a very manageable 3rd and 2.
Well, very important, as we always talk about against this type of offense. Defense has to play smart, and they've got to play assignment football, and you've got to be very disciplined to do that. 2 receivers at the top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. The give's going to be to, nope, Garcia faked me out, and he's going to drop it off there in the flat. And still on his feet, 87, that's Isaiah Welton. He is down inside the 10. They're going to mark him at the 6. First and goal, Panthers.
The play action fake here, Clay, held the linebackers and allowed Jacob Garcia to just pull the ball out and find number 87 out in the flat there, Isaiah Welton, all the way down to the 6-yard line. Panthers knocking on the door, first and goal from there.
34 yards on the short pass and long run for Welton. That is his 4th catch of the year. Had 3 for 15 coming into tonight, so more than doubles his yardage. Whoa, big hit back there by the Broncos. Zane Minharas, big surprise. And that's going to be a loss of about 4 back to the 10.
Yeah, the pocket just collapsed around Garcia there. They were trying to hit something really fast, and nothing open, so the pocket collapsed around him, and Broncos get him down at the 10-yard line.
We'll see a lot of that white number 11 tonight for the Broncos.
His name will get called a lot.
Yes, he will. The leader of this defense, the senior linebacker.
Wonder if a reverse might be coming here, Clay. I'm smelling reverse.
Not down this deep. Give DeLar up the middle, and he's going to fight forward for a gain of about 2, but that's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 8.
Yep, Bronco defense right now is taking the run game away, other than the one run we saw Laura bust a little earlier in the drive. Panthers have a 3rd and goal from the 8.
Well, I would suspect they're going to put the ball in the air here, but they may not. They may go for the option to the wide side of the field.
Maybe get Garcia out on the edge and let him have a little run pass option here. Let's see what's going on here.
Herrera comes in motion. Oh, he's going to throw it, and he's got the man underneath.
Yep.
It's Welton again. Touchdown, Panthers. First touchdown of the year for Welton.
Same play to the other side. Nathan called it. He drew it up here on the pad. Welton was in the slot. The play action again held those linebackers, Clay, and allowed Welton to get out into the right flat, get him the ball in open space, and let him get in to the end zone.
Well, he didn't fake me out that time, so I'm pleased with that. But
you're happier, huh?
Yes. Now that extra point try. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So 5:02 remaining in the first quarter. We're now tied. Panthers 7, the Broncos 7. We'll be back after this.
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company located in Midland and Odessa.
10-play drive, 75 yards, took 6 minutes and 3 seconds off the clock. So there's the opposite drive, totally different. The Panthers control the ball, move it down. The Broncos, 2 plays, touchdown.
That's probably another key for Permian. They probably want to win the time of possession tonight.
Big hole. Going to be pulled down from behind, but a big return all the way out to around the 45-yard line. That was Javen Gonzalez, and great return for the senior safety.
Yeah, Panthers had let a little running lane take place right in the middle of that kickoff return there. Somebody did not have that lane covered, and Broncos have a shorter field to work with, starting on their own 45.
Man, big play there. Special teams, we talk about it every week. The third aspect of the game, offense, defense, special teams.
Kicking game so important, no doubt.
Coda's going to hand the ball. Man, somebody's helmet went flying there, so he'll have to come out. Going to be a pickup for Green of around 4 yards around the left side.
Number 44, Victor Ramirez, from his linebacker position, coming up to make the play there.
That's another double number jersey we'll see a whole lot tonight.
Absolutely. Probably call his name Summerford, Parker Haynes. I'll tell you, both of these teams are so loaded with talent, Clay. There's a bunch of them that really make their impact on the game they're going to tonight as well.
Oh, he keeps it. Coda keeps it. Foul. Turf Monster pulls down. I believe that's Javen Warren out there on the catch.
That's a play action pass. Going to run the slot receiver on the out route right over by the Broncos sideline. You're right. The Turf Monster just got a hold of his foot and got him down to the ground. It is a first down, however, for the Broncos.
Warren, coming off a big game 2 weeks ago, had 6 catches for, I believe that's 85 yards. Can't read my own writing. Against Schurz Clemens. Was the leading receiver for the Broncos. 2 receivers, top and bottom. Coda fires. It's going to be swatted down there. I believe Wilson got his big paw up on that.
Yeah, I think he got his hands up and got a piece of that ball. Watch our Trans Global Productions instant replay coming right off the edge from the bottom of your screen. Just happened to get a little bit of that right there, and Coda thought he could get it over him or around him, and did not. Going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, coming in untouched, and he was coming in hot, was Wilson. So 3 Bronco receivers split to the bottom of your screen. Well, will be the bottom of your screen. There it is. Green up the middle is going to run into his own man and then gets thumped. Probably Ramirez there, I think, with the hit. It's going to pick up about 3 yards, going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
It's actually Frank Alvarado crashing down from the right end position. He forced that lineman that was trying to block him right back into the backfield and forced that running back to come right up into him and kind of bounce a little bit. Here's a big 3rd and about 7.
Broncos 2 top and 2 bottom. Coda's got time in the pocket. He fires, had his receiver open, just a little bit overthrown. As breaking across the middle there was Santi Medrano, another sophomore. But it's going to be incomplete, but probably 4th down, maybe 4 down territory here for the Broncos.
I think maybe so. I don't see the Broncos punting here. I think they'll take their shot here at 4th and 7 from the Panther 39-yard line. Let's see what they do here. See what...
they better do it quick.
Yeah, because they're right inside 10 seconds on the play clock.
So 3 receivers at the top. Coda looks right. He's going deep for Rodriguez.
He catch that?
No, he didn't. Boy, I thought he did, but there's the ball on the turf. He comes up incomplete. Little contact there, but the ball is incomplete. Coverage, I believe, by Nunez.
And watch, he's running step for step right there. That is Cruz right with him, number 23.
My apologies.
Yep, working down there on one-on-one coverage, had great position. It would have had to be a perfect throw, almost was caught, but it's a turnover on downs. Panthers have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 39. See what they respond with on their 2nd drive of the ball game. And what a crowd tonight, Clay. That's the way this should be for this game.
Lining up in the eye. Garcia's going to keep it. This time he chooses to pitch to Herrera. Herrera tries to reverse field, but he's going to pick up 11 yards and a 1st down.
Yep, that's the triple option in this offense for Permian. You see right there in our instant replay, rode the ball into the first back's belly, pulled it out, and then read just at the right time to pitch that ball out on the edge and get it around the corner for a 1st down at midfield.
So Herrera's going to be in the slot up top, unless he comes in motion, which he does fairly regularly. Does not this time. Lara's going to keep it over the right side. He's going to quickly squirt through for a gain of about 5.
It's Tony Romo again coming from the defensive tackle position. Panthers found a little soft spot on the right side of their offensive line to run Lara through, and he got about 5 yards on first down. What they want to do in this offense is pound that ball. Probably, like I said, after the first drive, they'd like to win the time of possession and wear this Bronco defense down. They have a big offensive line.
Garcia back to pass. There comes the blitz, and he is going to go down as in there to make the tackle for the Broncos. I believe that was a sophomore, Giovanni Baeza.
Coming right up the middle, Clay. See, did not. They had more people coming than Permian had to block them. Came right through the A-gap between the center and the right guard on a blitz, and nobody picked him up, didn't have enough people to block him. Now the Panthers are looking at 3rd and 15. This is where the Bronco defense wants Permian's offense.
This is where any coach wants the other team's offense.
Well, and they know that's not what this offense is built around.
No, it's not designed. You're right.
It's not designed for that.
It's designed to make those 6-minute drives at 75 yards the length of the field. So the Panthers, Lara is going to take it right, and he's going to hang on to it. Lara gets the yardage back off the sack, +1. It's going to bring up in 4th and 4, and I'm sure the Panthers will go for this.
Yep, that's the quarterback Garcia keeping the ball around the edge on the triple option. Had a lane to run through and got out there and got way up the field to the Bronco 44. And you're right, they're going to go for it here on 4th and 4, just like the Bronco offense did, and see if they can keep this drive going.
Now, did I call him something besides Garcia there?
You said Lara.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
I'm already in trouble with one, Mama. I don't need to be in trouble with more.
That's right, we both are. We'll talk about that later on.
Oh, and the Panthers are going to call timeout.
Wake up to eggs cooked to perfection, savory bacon, sausage and chorizo, and hot, fresh flour tortillas. Drive through for breakfast at Rosa's Cafe. Rosa's combines all your favorites into tasty breakfast tacos and serves them hot and fresh to get your day started right. Or try Rosa's Migas plate with beans and potatoes. Feeding a group? Rosa's breakfast taco platter is the perfect fit. So rise and shine. Life and breakfast is better at Rosa's Cafe.
Well, welcome back again to our Transglobal Production Game of the Week. Sponsored tonight in part by E&E Service and Supply, Taco Villa, and Texas Burger. So the Panthers now 4th and 4 from the Bronco 44-yard line. That's a lot of 4s.
A lot of 4s. You can go to Vegas and win with that. Or win the lottery like tonight. Oh, look at there.
O'Hara's going to throw it. He's got him open. And the catch is made. That's Gage Murphy. And he will take it to the house for the Panther touchdown.
The perfect call by the Panther offensive coaching staff. Show option, make that defense suck up to come defend it, and then slip the receiver, Gage Murphy, right behind the secondary. A beautiful pass, catch, and run. Panthers are on the board again. What a good call.
Well, definitely caught the Broncos unawares there, not looking for that. And had he not thrown that ball, he definitely was going to be short of the first down. But due to that, Murphy left uncovered, and thus the 6 points. Extra point to follow, and it is good. So the Panthers now lead with 3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We'll be back after this.
Fresh, fast, fabulous. Breakfast at Taco Villa? Sounds good to me.
Tonight's Transglobal Production Game of the Week is brought to you by Complex Community Federal Credit Union, BCM and Associates Incorporated, the Oilfield Undertakers, and Diamond Pump and Transport. Well, the Panthers with a 5-play drive took it 61 yards in 2 minutes and 55 seconds, and the flanker back pass, actually, I guess, with Herrera having now thrown a touchdown, caught a touchdown, rushing touchdowns. He scored just about every way he can without playing on defense.
And a fake punt, remember, also
Yep.
as well. Oh, that ball's live.
Very short kick.
They might have got it. Permian might have come up with this. Boy, there's a scrum happening down there,
Yep.
isn't there?
There's some no indication from the officials yet. Panthers think they have it.
We were just talking in the break about a momentum changer, and Permian does come up with it.
And there he is up off the bottom of the pile. That's a backup running back, Gavin Black, coming up. No?
It's his
Yeah,
guess,
it was.
Gavin Black.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought that was right.
21, it sure was. And that's a momentum changer. We think that we were talking during the break about that play that Permian scored on being a momentum changer. This might continue momentum going towards black and white here.
Yeah, I don't know if they're good. There it is. I was going to say the clock still set at 3 seconds. So
Quarter.
that obviously took more than 3 seconds. So that will be the end of the first quarter. The Panthers leading the Broncos 14-7.
BCM and Associates, Inc., the oil field undertaker. BCM provides turnkey services to plug and abandon oil wells in the Permian Basin. BCM has 11 highly trained plugging crews based in Odessa and Hobbs, New Mexico. BCM will prepare and file regulatory forms. We also buy leases for production and salvage. Go to bcmandassociates.com for services, pipe, plus equipment for sale. bcmandassociates.com, the oil field undertaker.
Well, welcome back for the second quarter of football here at Ratliff Stadium tonight. The Panthers leading 14-7. Want to thank some of our sponsors tonight. Our State Farm Insurance agent, Mike Podzimny, as always, representing at the game, and also our Permian High School and Odessa High School football booster clubs for being our airtime sponsors. So the Panthers now with the 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line of the Broncos. Garcia going for the kill shot and just a little bit overthrown, intended out there for Ben Saldivar, but it's going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, Panthers were going to take a shot after the turnover, see if they could use the momentum from that turnover to maybe hit the Broncos quick, and just a little far there for Saldivar, I should say, to get under and catch. 2nd and 10. Let's see if the Panthers try to hit it inside now and make it a 3rd and manageable on the next play.
Yeah, definitely going for the kill shot there. Now we'll probably see Lara or Herrera on the option. It's going to be Lara up the middle, still on his feet, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Got a little tomfoolery going on behind there.
I don't see any flags, but there definitely could have been.
Watch the hole here, Clay, right up the gut. Boy, you talk about the Panther offensive line doing a job at the line of scrimmage. They did it there, and, man, it was just clear sailing for Lara right up the gut.
Well, 13-second drive this time, so the Panthers strike quickly like the Broncos did on their first possession of the first quarter.
Well, they're offsides.
Yep, there's a flag.
Yep.
The kick is good, but there's a flag. We'll wait and see what the
So this is on, and it should be on Odessa High. Looked like they came off the edge a little quick there. Panthers take this, they might go for 2.
that's
Half
why
the
we're
distance.
That's why we're going to hold it here.
Offside.
Declined
Defense. Extra point.
Well, a little trouble with the officials' mic there, but bottom line, the Panthers now leading the Broncos 21-7.
So today, we took the time as a credit union to go out and recognize some of our schools. We're putting out signs just to welcome the teachers and the students back tomorrow. Congratulations and thank you. Congratulations to taking on a seamless task to educate the future, to be a part of these children's lives and to mold them so they can lead us when we're older.
So one of our core values is focused community commitment. And one of the things that we do is we teach financial capability in the classroom. We come alongside teachers. We can't do what they do each and every day, but we like to come alongside them and support them and encourage them when we can.
The meaning of the signs are pretty simple. We just love to give back to the community. We want to show you our appreciation and know that we are standing right behind you. So as school's starting, I know it's kind of scary sometimes for the parents to let the little ones go back, or even the kids start back. They're wanting to enjoy their summer. So we want to just let you know that we love you and that we're rooting for you. We hope that you have a great new school year, both teachers and parents and students. Teacher, Complex is just here to tell you good luck, best wishes for the brand new school year. We know that you're going to do a great job.
Trans Global Productions wants to thank you for being with us tonight at our high school football game of the week, brought to you in part by Medical Center Health Systems, Odessa College, and Forrest Brothers Tire and Alignment. So the Panthers with a quick two-play, 27-yard drive, now leading 2 touchdowns. Now the Broncos been smacked around all of a sudden after a big start. Got to settle down, go back to your game plan, start moving the football.
Yeah, you don't have to get out of your game plan just yet, Clay.
Right.
I totally agree with that. Stick with what you came into the game with and put a drive together, and now they have to answer. Pardon me, there's another pooch kick.
Yeah, the Broncos are ready this time as the fair catch made there by, was that Andrew Rodriguez? Yes. And I assume they're going to mark the ball at the 25.
No, they should get it where they fair caught it at the 30. Or 31.
Yep,
30. 31.
Okay. So why, if you fair catch it back there, do you not have to take it where you fair catch it? That's my question. I hate that rule.
I don't know. That's something we need to ask the official. I'll work on that this week, as I'll be around.
I mean, I know that's the rule. I just don't like it.
Yeah. What the thinking was there. Uh-oh.
Green still on his feet. A 360, a 720 maybe. Just kept driving forward, though. He's going to pick up about 3 yards and make it a 2nd and 7.
Alvarado, watch him come down from the defensive end position right here and just keep working with his feet, get off the block, and got down there. Actually, 34 also there first to make it the tackle for the Panthers. That's a good job of running to the football and getting it on the ground, but a good gain on first down.
Coda's going to fire it. This time it's caught, and there's a lot of green there. Inside the 30, inside the 20. Oh, he's going to be pulled down from behind. But a big catch and run for Santi Medrano for the Broncos.
I think we'll see it here, but the corner fell down here and was trying to get up and get into coverage, and they just ran the quick slant right in front of it. Coda delivered the ball and did a really good job of getting it to the receiver so he could get upfield and get a big chunk of yardage. Broncos at the 10-yard line.
First and goal, 56 yards on the pass from Coda. Headgummit to Medrano. Can't keep up with my notes. Coda around the right side. He fights through, going to be brought down inside the 5. They're going to mark him down around the 3 for a gain of 7.
Watch the Trans Global Productions instant replay. Nobody has outside contained for the Panther defense. Coda read it on the option read, read the end man on the line of scrimmage who came down. Coda pulled it and got outside all the way down to the 3-yard line. That's a good job by Coda right there.
Broncos knocking on the door, 2nd and goal. Green in the backfield, got 2 receivers split bottom, an H-back in the ball game, and a tight end.
Changing the play from the sideline.
Victor Galindo in at H-back. Actually, no tight end, maybe just an extra receiver, but the Broncos are going to take a timeout.
Timeout.
My name is Kelby Davis, and I am a mother to 3 babies. So in 2017, my husband and I got pregnant after several years of trying with our twins, Anderson and Rhett. Medical Center Hospital was always our choice to deliver Anderson and Rhett because we knew that they had a state-of-the-art NICU facility here. And when your babies, you know, are probably going to have to spend time in the hospital after you get discharged, you only want the best for them. Medical Center Health System is our family's one source for pediatric care.
Oakenthorpe CPAs, Rexco, and Rosa's Cafe, 3 of our fine sponsors for the Trans Global Production Game of the Week. Broncos facing a 2nd and goal from the Panther 3-yard line.
See what they dial up here. They saw something they didn't like on the why they called the timeout there and how they had themselves lined up in the play called against what they saw from the Panther defense.
Coda's going to give it to Green, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown Broncos, right up the gut.
Yep, they won the line of scrimmage there that time, and just had a huge hole for Day Green to go through right there. You can see they're just pushing the nose, or 51, I should say, Sanchez right into the end zone. Broncos have scored and have cut this to a 1-score game with the extra point here.
The kicking is Rivera. The kick is up. And it is good. I don't know why I don't see the signal from the official, but it is good. So now your score is Permian 21, the Broncos 14. We'll be back.
I am a Wrangler.
Once again, we welcome you back. I want to thank 3 of our fine sponsors tonight: Taco Villa, Texas Burger, and E&E Service Supply. The Broncos answer with a 4-play drive of their own, 69 yards in 2 minutes and 5 seconds to cut the lead down to 21-14.
Our officials tonight: the referees Jay Sherrill, the umpire Phil Atkins, the line judge Pat Gray, head linesman Chad Morris, the back judge Brent Ferguson, and the side judge is Richard Gutierrez, along with the field judge Joey Cadillo. This is a Permian Basin chapter officiating crew.
It's going to be taken there at the 3-yard line. And, he's still on his feet. For the Panthers there, that was Ben Saldivar with a nice return out to about the 33-yard line. Going to be about a 30-yard kickoff return.
Here's our Trans Global Productions instant replay. Going to see right there, somebody had a shot at him just a little high, and they did not get the runner down, and Panthers have the ball. We do have a penalty on the play. That's what Nathan's telling me. Yeah. Offsides on the Bronco kickoff team. I think they'll just add that to the end.
Number 11, kicking team, 5 yards from the end of the run. First down, Permian.
Now we're having a little trouble with Jay's microphone tonight. Might need a new set of Everetti's or something like that in it. But Panthers will start with decent field position here at the 38-yard line. Bronco defense, that's the question right now, is can they stop this Panther offense and get that ball back to their own offense, get some momentum going back to red and white.
Herrera in motion. He's going to stop in the backfield. He's going to take the pitch around the right side. He's going to find an opening. Still on his feet. It's going to be a flag on the play. May have been a face mask.
I believe that's what it's going to be. Watch our Trans Global Productions instant replay. That's a quick pitch out there, and you're going to see it right there.
That was it.
That run out of bounds looked like by number 30 for the Bronco defense, Yobani Baeza.
So 22 yards on the carry, and then they're
Automatic first down.
22 yards on the carry and another 15 on top of that.
That hurts if you're a Bronco fan right now. You want your defense to step up and stop this offense. You just got yourself some momentum by scoring there. Got to stop this Panther offense and get the ball back to your own. Can't let them score here.
Run the same play, but he's going to throw it again.
Oh!
And the ball is, nope, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it. There's a flag.
What's going on? We got some tomfoolery back here behind the play.
There's a flag on the play. Don't know what the call's going to be, but.
Be roughing the passer, Nathan thinks here. We'll see. There's our replay. My goodness, that's a little early there, too. Looking like down there. I'm surprised they tried that play again. It was there. Yep. Got to throw that a little more. Of course, the wind is coming from the southeast into us.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Number 19. At the distance. Automatic first down.
Wow. So Panthers keep their momentum offensively here with another first down on the Bronco miscue. And we'll see what they dial up here now. 1st and 10 from the Bronco 12-yard line.
It looked like Black checked in for Lara. Yeah, he's in that ball game for sure.
See if they try to get him out wide, Clay.
Here comes Herrera again. He's going to throw. Garcia's looking to throw.
Yep.
It's to Peridot. Touchdown, Panthers.
Wow.
Peridot's second catch of the year results in a 12-yard touchdown.
Well, this is a good play design. You saw him lined up in the wing right there, actually as an H. He just slipped out into the right flat up the sideline between the numbers and the sideline. Nobody picked him up. A perfect pass, and Permian has another touchdown on the board.
They go on once again to do the kicking. Snap is good and the kick is good, so the Panthers increase the lead over the Broncos 28-14. We'll return after this.
Let's go! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company located in Midland and Odessa. Let's go!
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium. I want to thank once again some of our sponsors tonight. Our State Farm agent, Mike Podzimny, our insurance agent, Complex Community Federal Credit Union, Diamond Pump and Transport, along with BCM and Associates Incorporated. The Panthers went 62 yards, actually in only 2 plays, but 15-yard penalty and then about a 12.5-yard penalty on the half the distance, resulting in a lot of that yardage. But 27 seconds it took them, and they now lead 28-14.
And right now, the Bronco defense has to be over there talking about some things on how to stop this Panther offense. There's another pooch kick.
Whoa!
Oh, that's interference.
That's going to be interference, yeah. Maybe even almost maybe some embellishment.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a penalty on the Panthers there.
We got another one back here behind the play.
That'll be offsides or illegal procedure.
What Jay Sherrill just said there, looking at him talking to his crew. He said offsides and pointed down back to where Permian executed the kickoff.
But the Broncos obviously will take the interference penalty.
I think so.
And that's going to move the ball out near midfield.
We have 2 fouls on the kicking team. Offsides. Kicking team that is declined. Kick catch interference. 15-yard penalty will be assessed at the end of the run. First down, Odessa High.
Some critical mistakes right now. Some big 15-yard penalties are going to make this short fields to work with. We just saw that with the Panther offense, and now it's going to flip over here to the Bronco offense. Let's see if they've got a big play dialed up here on first down.
Well, we have not seen
Carry on yet.
Carry on touch the football yet on offense.
And here's the deal, Clay. Watch, look down here.
Yeah, they've got two, really almost three.
At linebacker too,
Yeah, that backer's going to step over and cover short, and they got the safety rolling over long. So Coda's going to scramble out to the right. He's going to throw on the run. He's got a receiver, and the catch is made. I believe that's Rodriguez. And he will have the Bronco first down.
Yep, they're doing a good job of doing what we call the scramble drill. Watch, Coda's going to take off, and the receivers are taught, if you see your quarterback scrambling, work to an open area. That's what that receiver did right there. He found an open area to go to, and Coda got him the ball for a Bronco first down.
Well, Andrew Rodriguez had 20 catches coming into the night, had 4 for 77 last week. He's got a couple of big plays tonight as well. Coda fires it once again out to Rodriguez, breaks one tackle, still on his feet, touchdown Broncos! Wow! Oh, there comes a late flag in, way late.
Got some more tomfoolery over there on the sideline. Watch here, Clay. This is just a great individual effort right here.
1,
yep,
2, 3. And did not wrap him up, and Rodriguez houses it for the Bronco touchdown. The flags are going to be after the play, so.
Probably offsetting, unsportsmanlike here. Be my thought here. My goodness, this has turned into a track meet all of a sudden.
We talked about that at dinner, that if the both teams took care of the football and didn't turn it over, this could easily turn into a track meet, and thus far, that's what we have.
That's what we've got right now. Here comes the call from Jay Sherrill.
After the score, we have personal foul on both teams. Those will offset. Score is good.
Well, as you said, that's going to go both ways. So it's going to be no foul, basically.
And both offenses have executed well tonight. We just saw that there with the Bronco offense, and some missed tackles by the Permian defense. And with the extra point here, we're back to a one-score game.
Broncos 196 yards through the air as Rivera's kick is good. And so the lead now back to 7. The Panthers leading 28-21. We'll be back to Ratliff after this.
Remember the wonderful aroma and flavor of family meals cooked on a backyard grill with slow marinated meat grilled to perfection over a mesquite wood fire? That's the kind of meal we make every day at Rose's Cafe. From warm flour tortillas made right before your eyes to garden fresh, zesty salsas. No matter what you love, Rose's makes every item fresh from scratch each day just for you. Dine in or drive through today for delicious comfort food, Rose's style, at Rose's Cafe.
Well, the score tonight, Permian 28, Odessa High 21, still 8:20 to go here in the first half. I want to thank our both football booster clubs from Odessa High School and Permian for being our airtime sponsors as always this week. So the Broncos with a quick 2-play drive, 50 yards in 49 seconds. Andrew Rodriguez with his second touchdown catch of the night, 5th touchdown of the year, hits pay dirt for the score. Black around the right side. Kicker Rivera's going to slow him down. And there is a flag back at the 30-yard line. And a little slow to get up one of the Broncos. That's probably going to be some type of illegal block.
Well, yep, Nathan's calling it a clip. We'll see right there. I think that's where it's going to be a block in the back as he turned the corner around here. So that's going to negate good field position for Permian for their next drive.
But that was a good return by Black. You saw a little glimpse of his speed there.
Jay Sherrill, our head referee, with the call.
We have 2 fouls, offsides, kicking team. Illegal block, below the waist. Return team, set, kick.
Re-kick.
Wow.
That is the third or fourth offside
Sides.
on a kickoff team.
Yep, the guys that are on the line are just a little quick, a little anxious.
Yeah, just settle down, guys. This
Yep.
is Permian OHS. Everybody's keyed up, but you got to focus. You
Yep.
got to pay attention. Know where you're at.
Got to cut those mistakes. Yeah, it's a crosstown rivalry.
It
Nathan's
is, and it's a
exactly
big one.
right.
As both teams come into it, the Panthers come in 3-2, and the Broncos come in 3-1, actually. But you know, the game they were trailing at Keller at halftime and lightning out, so that's going to go down as a no game. Excuse me. So Rivera once again to do the kicking, and this time he's just going to boot it out of bounds. And that'll be a flag, and the Panthers will take over at the 30 more than likely.
Yes. Kickoff illegal procedure. Illegal kick out of bounds.
Well, I think they're going to make them re-kick it.
Yeah.
You have the option.
Yes, you do.
And it looks, well, no, it looks like the offense out on. Okay.
Put it at the end of the run.
We're going to put it at the end of the
where the ball
kick.
went out of bounds, yes, or where they usually spot it, which is the 30-yard line.
Hold it, Brant.
Huh?
He said, hold it, Brent.
Hold it. Hold the fort.
There we go. All right, so the Panthers do look like they are going to take over at their own 30-yard line now, 1st and 10. 8 minutes and 11 seconds remaining now here in the first half.
Plenty of time. I'm kind of like Nathan.
Oh, yeah.
Run the ball and eat up some clock right now.
There's plenty of time for 4 or 5 more scores.
Is that a timeout?
Timeout.
Broncos.
So we'll take it with them. We'll be back after this.
Fresh, fast, fabulous. Taco Villa. Sounds good to me.
Forrest Brothers Tire and Alignment, Odessa College, and Medical Center Health System, 3 of our fine sponsors for the Trans Global Productions High School Football Game of the Week. Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. It's going to be Black up the middle, and he's going to drive forward for about 5 yards. I don't think the official saw it, but you know how they do the scrums now. One of the Panthers had a white jersey and was just yanking the heck out of it there.
Well, I think that's Laura on the carry there.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was Black.
Got him up. Got 5 yards on the play there. So now 2nd and 5. Let's see if the Panthers.
That was Black.
18.
18 wasn't in the game, I don't think. Well, you give it to who you want to there. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that was Black. Whoa, Herrera forgot the ball and may not have been able to go anywhere anyway. I think he saw some white jerseys as he reached for that pitch. Going to lose 3 back down to the 32.
And that pitch to the short side, or the boundary side as we call it there in the coaching profession, doesn't give you a lot of room for error. And the pitch was just a little high. Still got to catch it and put it away first. Take care of the football. That lost 3. Now here's 3rd and 8. Here's a chance, Clay, for the Bronco defense to make a stop and get off the field.
It would be advantageous for them. Herrera not in the ball game right now. And the give's going to be to Black up the middle, and he's going to go absolutely nowhere. Actually going to lose a yard back to the 31. So the Panthers, for the first time tonight, will not go for it on 4th down.
No, not backed up here in the shadow of their own goal line. They've got to flip the field there a little bit and get some field position for their defense to be able to work off of. This is some momentum now for the Broncos.
And we say that, but you never know with Herrera being your
up back
there. He might. But just going to be a good kick this time. And Gonzalez looked like he tried to fair catch it, but maybe he didn't. Anyway, the Broncos are going to fall on the ball there at about the 33-yard line.
Yep, got some pushing going on there, fellas. Keep your cool. Keep your composure. Don't take a penalty here and give the other side some momentum.
Officials trying to decide
whether there was interference there or not.
Well, I wasn't paying attention
I
on the
wasn't
replay
either,
there.
Nope.
First down, Odessa.
It's going to be first down Broncos from their own, 33-yard line.
Wow. Well, Panther defense has got to bow up here. Bronco offense has got to execute and get this ball game knotted back up. I see single coverage up at the top of the screen or the far side of the field.
And you got Tripp stacked down here in their little V formation. It's going to be to carry on. Good block, but a great tackle there by the Panthers. Is that Summerford?
Yes,
of
it
course.
is. Yes, it is. First time we've really called his name tonight, but he read that little tunnel screen down here to the Panther sideline, and man, did he fly out here and get an ankle in a hurry.
He did, because they had that blocked well, and Carry-On had some green in front of him. Carry-On first time's touched the ball tonight with 5.5 minutes left, a little over 5.5 minutes in the second quarter. So
look how Permian's playing that with a guy right over Carry-On and a safety over the top.
And that's going to leave man coverage for up the top of the screen.
Yep.
But Day Green's going to carry it out close to the first down, going to be about a yard short, I think, at the 42.
Brian Pry, the nose, got some penetration in between the center and guard there and actually tripped up Day Green, or he might still be running right now.
If he was still running now, he'd be all the way out to the loop.
Andrews, yeah, close. 3rd and 2, big play here for both squads.
Well, Panthers making a late shift there. And it's going to be Green, and he's going to have the first down, plus still on his feet. Man, I tell you what, that young man runs hard out to the 49-yard line.
And Clay, watch here on the replay as he gets hit. He's going to spin right about here and has good balance and vision to keep on moving up the field and improving the field position for the Broncos at their own 49-yard line.
So the Broncos going to split 2 bottom, 2 top. Once again, and Green's going to take it up the middle. Green inside the 40, the 30, all the way down inside the 20-yard line at the 18-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 33 yards, but a flag on the play.
Parker Haynes made the touchdown-saving tackle there as you saw the replay. Wow, what a hole. The Bronco offense.
It's number 70, 10 yards from the previous spot. Still first down.
And that might be why the hole was there. A holding penalty against one of the Bronco offensive linemen allowed that to become open, and Day took off to the races and going to be brought back by that holding penalty. But Parker Haynes saved a touchdown probably right there for the Panthers.
They only mark it back 9 yards, so you have to assume it was beyond the 3-yard mark, or I don't know, beyond the line of scrimmage, and it was marked off from the point of the foul. So that's messed up my sheet. Thank you. Coda is going to roll right again. This time he's going to keep it on the ground. Don't know why he didn't stay outside there.
Because Riley Summerford was coming down on him from the inside. Watch here, Clay. Watch from the inside. 33 is going to come right from the left side. There he is, and actually had the angle on him to not allow him to go outside.
Well, I thought he could still get it, but I thought he'd had a better chance with a stiff arm that way than he did. cutting up.
Mm-hmm.
But that's Summerford. I tell you what, that young man is active.
Yeah.
So now second down for the Broncos and about 17. And Green is going to keep it over the left side, puts a move on, and another flag on the play as he gets out with enough yardage for the first down, but a late flag back where it looks like it's going to be another blocking foul.
Yeah, it's going to be a holding penalty right in the middle of the line. We'll get the call from our referee here.
Number 72, offense, 10 yards, and second down.
Yeah. So, wow.
The Broncos their own worst enemy right now. It's going to mark it back to the 35.
How many penalty yards do they have right now? Nathan's going to add that up for us here right quick.
It's going to bring up a second
55.
Second and 24.
55 yards of penalties in the first half.
That's not going to win you many ball games at 55 yards a half.
No, it's not. You double that and you're in real big trouble.
Got 201 yards passing. So second and 24 now. Coda in the pocket is going to throw underneath. And a lot of yardage. He's going to still on his feet. He's got enough for a Bronco first down at the Panther 40-yard line. Wow.
Little swing pass out in the far right side flat. Just a little flare pass. You're going to see him. You see the running back going out right there from the right side of Coda. Panthers did not have that covered. And good blocking downfield. Good job by the receiver there to keep his feet going, getting upfield, and getting that first down.
25 yards. I think for Day Green, I think that's his first catch of the year. If he had one, it was not recorded in the statistical information I got. So first and 10 now for the Broncos. Coda's going to swing it out quickly, and it's going to be a gain of about 8 yards there.
It's number 8, Dylan Negray out on the tackle. It's one of the names we've mispronounced the last couple of weeks.
We wanted to apologize for that, but Dylan Negray
made the tackle there.
The entire Negray family.
Yep, we apologize. We got that information before the game tonight.
So second and 2 now for the Broncos, lining up with the trips here at the bottom of the screen in their V formation. But they're going to go, nope. Coda's going to pull it back down and throw. Great catch there by Carrion as he is going to have enough for the Bronco first down at the 22-yard line.
Boy, you talk about improvisation. Well, I think this is improvisation right here.
Well, Coda does a good job.
Yep, gets away from the pressure there. Number 5 on the tackle for the Panther defense. That's Chaz Temple coming up to make the tackle. But they have a first down.
Coda's going to stay in the air. He's going to roll right. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Yep.
He throws. I believe it's going to be caught by Green. But another flag.
Tell you, the scrambling, the feet of Coda right now is giving the Panther defense some fits, especially in the secondary. They've got to keep him in the pocket.
70, offense, 10 yards, first down.
Well, that's not going to help the Broncos' cause any theirs. That's going to move it back 10.
You can hear their fans are not very happy about that call. It's been 3 on this drive.
3 on this drive. 3 in about the last 5 plays, I think.
Broncos are continuing the drive, however. Coda's feet are maybe making the difference right now, Clay, offensively. Panthers have got to keep him in the pocket and not allow him to move around back there.
Time now is a factor as the clock inside of 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Coda is going to look for Warren. Warren makes the grab at about the 5-yard, actually dragged down at the 2-yard line. It's going to be first down Broncos from that point. The Broncos with only 1 timeout left, clock inside of 30 seconds.
Well, this is a good job by Coda getting the ball down there to the receiver, and that's a great job of the receiver right there, adjusting and getting to the ball, and the Broncos are at the 3-yard line.
You could give it to Green, and the Panthers are expecting that, so the Broncos, I believe here, will call timeout immediately with 8 seconds left. We'll take it with them and catch our breath and come back for the end of the first half right after this.
BCM and Associates, Inc., the oil field undertaker. BCM provides turnkey services to plug and abandon oil wells in the Permian Basin. BCM has 11 highly trained plugging crews based in Odessa and Hobbs, New Mexico. BCM will prepare and file regulatory forms. We also buy leases for production and salvage. Go to bcmandassociates.com for services, pipe, plus equipment for sale. bcmandassociates.com, the oil field undertaker.
Well, here we are back for the final 8 seconds. The Broncos have no timeouts remaining, so going to have to do something quick here to have another play. Coda with carry on at the bottom of the screen and Rodriguez at the top. He's going to roll right. Summerford on the chase, the throw. I'm going to call it incomplete. Definitely contact way before the ball got there. The clock, they saying the clock went down. I can't believe that was 8 seconds. You're saying there's 2 seconds left?
I think there's going to be 1 or 2 seconds put back on the clock here.
So now the question for the Broncos is going to be, do we salvage 3 or do we go for the tie game?
Operator, please put 2 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, they're going to put 2 back.
2 seconds on the clock, 3rd and goal. I think they should take the points here, Clay.
Well, they're not going to. They're going to go for the tie. This is going to be a big momentum, one way or the other, to open the second half.
Yep.
And the Panthers will have the ball. The Panthers are going to get a timeout. That actually might be a break.
Timeout. Permian.
Might be a break for the Broncos because now they can decide what they want to do, and if they want to change their mind and go for the field goal, they can do that.
Yeah.
I know you're one, you always say take the points.
Yep, I think anytime you can put points on the board, take the points. It gives you momentum here going into the half, even though you're down by, it'll be 4 points. It would still give you some momentum and give your kids some confidence over there in that visitors' locker room to now talk about things you need to do in the second half.
Well, in one way I agree with you, but in another, I like this call. I like them going for it. I like the guts, and hey, we're not here just to stay with them. We're here to win the ball game. Let's put this in the end zone, guys.
Mm-hmm. See what they come up with here. I still like the ball in Coda's hands.
Well, they're going to come out pretty much same formation.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on is going to be at the bottom of the screen. Got 2 tight ends in the ball game.
See if they run Day Green out into the flat somewhere, maybe. And there goes Carry On.
Carry On's going to go in motion. Coda fakes it to Green. He stays in the pocket. He's under pressure. Now he's going to run, and he is absolutely not going to go anywhere as he's taken down by Ramirez back at the 10-yard line. So that's how we will end the half. The Panthers leading the Broncos 28-21. Be sure and come back for both marching bands after this.
So today we took the time as a credit union to go out and recognize some of our schools. We're putting out signs just to welcome the teachers and the students back tomorrow. Congratulations and thank you. Congratulations to taking on a seamless task to educate the future, to be a part of these children's lives and to mold them so they can lead us when we're older.
So one of our core values is focused community commitment, and one of the things that we do is we teach financial capability in the classroom. We come alongside teachers. We can't do what they do each and every day, but we like to come alongside them and support them and encourage them when we can.
The meaning of the signs are pretty simple. We just love to give back to the community. We want to show you our appreciation and know that we are standing right behind you. So as school's starting, I know it's kind of scary sometimes for the parent to let the little ones go back or even the kids start back. they're wanting to enjoy their summer. So we want to just let you know that we love you and that we're rooting for you. We hope that you have a great new school year, both teachers and parents and students. Teachers, Complex is just here to tell you good luck, best wishes for the brand new school year. We know that you're going to do a great job.
Tonight, the band will perform their 2023 production, From the Ashes. Music selections include the following: Diamonds by Rihanna, Vesuvius by Frank Tichy, Symphonic Metamorphosis by Paul Henderson, Ashes by Celine Dion, and Speed and Heat. Featuring soloist junior clarinet player Sanjay Kumar and sophomore mellophone player Richie Valderas.
was at baseball practice with my son. All of a sudden I noticed I had a very strong tightness in my jaw. I couldn't open my mouth. And as soon as I sat down, that tightness from my jaw went straight into my chest, and I knew right then I was having an episode. And I know that Medical Center Hospital and the cardiac team we have here, the work they do saves your heart tissue. And the speed and the accuracy that they have on that, nobody else locally can touch what they have here. Medical Center is my one source for heart health.
Now sit back and enjoy the award-winning sounds of the finest band in the land.
In a world where music and magic collide, where the ordinary becomes the extraordinary, and where size is just a matter of perspective, get ready for an epic journey that will take you to new heights. This fall, witness the tiniest band with the biggest hearts. This marching season, coming to a football field near you. Prepare for Honey, I Shrunk the Band.
been the class of the band world. The Permian Band has won the Texas Honor Band twice, once in 1963 and in 1975. The Panther Marching Band won the state marching championship in 1982. Just this past weekend, the mighty Mojo Band qualified for the finals for the 6th year in a row at the Midland Bands of America Regional Qualifiers. The band has been to the state marching championship over 21 times, with its last trip being just last year. So if you're looking for the finest band in the land, look no further than the band that's on the field. And now, Permian fans, it's what we've had and the others desperately want. It's the one word that says it all. Let them hear you. Mojo!
Unlock your next opportunity with a bachelor's degree from Odessa College. Odessa College offers bachelor programs in entrepreneurship, occupational health and safety management, automation, construction management, criminal justice, hospitality management, and early childhood education. Enjoy the benefits of earning your bachelor's degree for the same price as an associate's. Become a Wrangler today. For information, visit us at www.odessa.edu.
Well, there you see the flashing lights of both teams have now returned for the field for the start of the second half here tonight at Ratliff Stadium. The Panthers leading 28-21. Got some chaos going on the field with the flags here, but
thought they were going to run into each other.
Anyway, let's statistically real quick, Kyle, see if you can kind of give us a sum up of the first half.
I think it's as close as the scoreboard shows, Clay. 28-21 Panther lead. 7 first downs for Odessa High to 6 for Permian. That's pretty close. 98 total yards of receiving for the Panthers in the first half. Had 92 on the ground. OHS had 36 yards rushing. I think the big stat here, we talked about it as one of our keys. Coda had to get unleashed in the first half, and he did. 274 yards through the airways on 10 of 14 with 2 touchdowns. His top target, number 12, Andrew Rodriguez, had 4 catches for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. Didn't see a lot of Ivan Carry-On, 2 catches for 15 yards. Panthers led on the ground by Justice Lara, 71 yards on 8 attempts, 8 carries and a touchdown. Isaac Herrera, 23 yards. I think they're going to get him a little more involved offensively here in the second half. Had 3 carries for those 23 yards. And really pretty close. As you see the teams lining up, Permian deferred their option to the second half, Clay, and they're going to start. Let's see which team made the best adjustments in the second half. Or at halftime, I should say. Uh-oh.
Black takes the kickoff.
Yep.
Back at about the 26, and he's going to be out around the 40-yard line where the Panthers will take over 1st and 10.
Yep. I think it's got to be whoever made those best adjustments. Bronco defense has to be able to stop the Panthers. They did that the last time or two they had the ball. Broncos have got to get out of the penalty mode. They had 6 penalties for 65 yards, 3 of those on holding penalties on the last drive.
Yeah, on that last drive where they ended up being denied and ran out of time. We got an injury on the field. Let's take a break here right quick, and we'll be back after this.
Rexco! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company located in Midland and Odessa.
Rexco! Tired of the same old breakfast? Wake up to Rosa's Cafe. From breakfast tacos, bowls, and plates, to carry-out platters for any size group. Make it Rosa's Cafe.
Well, we're going to return to action now here at our Trans-Global Production High School Football Game of the Week. As always, directed and produced by Bob Bailey. I want to thank Rosa's Cafe, Rexco, and Hokenthorpe CPAs, some of our sponsors for tonight's game. The Panthers with the 1st and 10 are going to go with Laura hard over that right side for a pickup of 4 on 1st down.
Yep, hole off that right side. Tackle made by the Bronco defense. That's number 23 for them, and that is Christian Zubiate making the tackle. Good job by him filling in. The Panthers got about 4 yards. That's what you want to get. You can get 4 yards running the ball every play. You cannot be stopped. So let's see what they dial up here on 2nd and about 6.
2 receivers at the top. Herrera comes in motion. It's going to reverse, but the give is to Lara. Once again, ball is on the ground. And it's turned over. The Broncos make the recovery at about their own 46.
I think they're going to call him down, Clay.
Wow.
Whoa. Let's see our Trans-Global Productions instant replay. Let's see if that ball comes out. I think he's down right there for that ball. I think he's down. I think the elbow and the knee were down.
Hard to see with the legs there, but yeah, he was close to the turf. Just couldn't see when the ball actually came loose, but it's going to be a 3-yard gain and set up a 3rd and 3 actually now for the Panthers.
Yep. Let's see if they try to get out wide here. Broncos may try to blitz in the middle and cut that dive off. See if they can get outside. They've got 2 edge defenders out wide.
Well, the Broncos are going to hold him. He's going to pick up about 2 to the 49. I don't know if you saw there, the Broncos defensive line lined up about a yard behind the ball.
And that makes it tough for those linemen to reach. That's why they do that, Clay.
You can't get to them.
Right. It's going to be 4th and 1. Let's see what.
Well, there's no doubt. They've gone for it all night long. So I have no doubt they will do the same here.
Clay thinks they're going to run, or Nathan thinks they're going to run the tush push here. Nope.
Nope, we got Laura, and it's going to be close. It looks like he's got it.
He's at the 50.
He's right on the 50.
Yep. Let's see.
So Let's see if they signal or they want to measure it. Well, you can see arms on both sides.
Yeah.
Pointing opposite directions.
Good penetration by number 44 for the Broncos right in the middle there. That's Jesus Montez. Really clogged that hole up, coming right inside the A gap. And let's see if they're gonna see if they get it here or not.
One of the Panther linemen limping, but it looks like he's just trying to stretch out a cramp, I believe.
Yep, it is a first down.
Boy, that is by the nose of the football.
Sure is. So, drive continues. Broncos almost stopped that right in the middle there. Panthers still continue the drive right. Nose right on the midfield stripe. Well, don't you like seeing the stadium this full for this ball game?
I do. I don't like seeing the parking lot when we got to leave or try and get here.
It's going to be a little while to get out of here tonight.
Yeah, not going to be an early night.
No, it's not.
Garcia rolls left. He's going to hang on to it. He's got a lot of green in front of him. He's got a Panther first down. Is going to be taken out of bounds, runs out of bounds about the 34-yard line. I couldn't catch the number. The Bronco tried to punch that football loose.
I think that's Menharis, Clay, coming from behind.
Well, if I heard number 11 coming from behind me, I would go down. I wouldn't even wait till I got out of bounds. I'd just get down.
Tell you, I thought he was going to throw that ball to 87, who's got a couple of catches, Isaiah Welton. He was open out in the flat up at the far side of the field in the screen there. But Jacob did the right thing, keeping that ball, reversing his field, and getting out here to the Bronco 34 for a first down.
Panthers have two receivers up top, one at the bottom. Oh,
gonna be illegal pursuit.
Yep. Somebody got in a hurry.
Yep.
False start, offense, 5-yard penalty.
That's Jay Sherrill, our head referee, giving you that call. The umpire, Phil Atkins. The line judge, Pat Gray. The head linesman, Chad Morris. The back judge, Brant Ferguson. Side judge, Richard Gutierrez. And the field judge, Joey Caudillo. That's our officiating crew, signed by the Permian Basin chapter.
So Welton is going to be the H-back on the left side. He's going to hand it to Lara.
Nope.
Whoa. Keeps it, and into the end zone is going to be Saldivar. Oh, the ball came loose. The ball came loose, and it went across the goal line.
Yep.
So that will be a touchback as the Broncos, I think, knocked the ball loose.
The ball was fumbled through the end zone. Therefore, we have a touchback.
Wow.
That's a big play right there. I don't know if we get a chance to see who knocked that ball loose there. Coming from behind, but they did a good job of really hustling back to try to make that play happen. Ball's going to be at the 20-yard line. Broncos have a turnover and some momentum now to start their first drive of the second half.
The Broncos will take over at the 20, 9:28 remaining here in the third quarter. And, man, just a quick turn of events here at Ratliff Stadium. The Broncos going to split two bottom, two top. Day Green in the backfield with Mikey Cota. Green juggles it, but he hangs on. But he is only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Kevion Wilson, I don't know if you saw it, Clay. He was showing the whole way that he was fixing to come on an outside blitz. When he saw that handoff, he just came hard and fast, along with a couple of other Panther defenders right in the middle, and stopped that play for no gain.
Carry on. They're going to be split at the bottom of the screen, and three receivers at the top for the Broncos.
They're moving.
And they were confused. Coda's going to keep it. Actually, well, it's going to be an incomplete pass. This confusion there reigned supreme, I think, for the Broncos before the ball was snapped.
Yep, that was Jason Cranfield, a sophomore, out there in the flat, almost came up with that there. Of course, it's an incomplete pass, so it doesn't matter.
And I think Green saw number 34, and it took his eyes off the ball temporarily.
Heard footsteps coming, yeah. All right, now they're going to bring Carry on down here to the Panther sideline. See if they try to get him in space here.
Well, they're going to have to roll somebody over. Somebody's going to be open unless he's double covered. Coda's going to scramble, and he's going to be caught. Summerford, I'm sure.
Yep.
Can't even see the number, but I recognize the strut as Summerford brings him down for a 4th down for the Broncos.
Watch him come from the inside here, Clay, as Coda takes off. Summerford's actually playing like a spy right there, and just took his legs out. Barry and I used to talk about that all the time. The legs feed the wolf. When you take the legs out, that guy's going nowhere. Talking about the running backs. So that's what Summerford did there. And it's 4th and 10. Broncos did not get a yard on 3 plays.
So Carry on with his first punt of the night. Is going to get a very, very nice roll. And the ball continues down just at the 30-yard line for the Panthers. So it's going to end up being a 50-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over back at their 30.
Yep. So Panther defense, boy, 3 and out right there. They did not give up a yard at all on those 3 plays that the Broncos had the ball there off the turnover, so to speak. And Panther offense already out there ready to go, waiting on the Bronco defense to get there. Great job by both bands at halftime. They're gearing up for their UIL contest next week here at the stadium.
Laura up the middle. He's going to find a little running room, going to pick up about 6 out to the 36.
Number 10 for the Broncos on the tackle. That's Dominic Taylor coming up from the secondary position. Panthers got about 6 yards there.
Well, the Broncos, the Broncos, they're going to have to stiffen just a little bit.
See if the Panthers try to do a little ground and pound here right now.
Yeah, that would be right up their alley. That's their ball game. Get behind this big offensive line and just move on downfield. 2 receivers at the bottom. It's going to be Lara again. He jukes one in the backfield, and he's going to have just enough for a Panther first down.
I'll give you a name coming off the bottom. It's not going to surprise you. Number 11, Sain Menharis to make the tackle. Panthers do get the 40-yard line. That will be a first down. Boy, Menharis just took his legs out.
Peridot comes out of the ball game, and it looks like Welton back in for the Panthers at that H-back position.
Well,
going to bring Murphy and Herrera down here at the bottom of the screen. Adams up at the top, split wide. Herrera in motion. They're going to give to Lara, and he's got some green. Lara going to be dragged down by Javen Gonzalez, but not before he picks up about 24 and a Panther first down.
Watch on the Transglobal instant replay here. There's a huge low hole right there off the left side. Just cleared it out, and Lara off to the races until Gonzalez gets him down at the 34-yard line of Odessa High School.
So the Broncos giving up the yardage on first down this time. Gave up 6, then gave up a big play all the way down to the 36. Lara now over 100 yards and unofficially 115 yards. He actually checked out. Garcia, plenty of time in the pocket. Now he's going to run. There's a flag on the play, and the ball is going to be complete, but way out of bounds is Murphy. But that's probably going to come back for a holding call, I would guess.
That came from right in the middle of the field, usually where the official is there watching the line play.
Holding, offense, 3, 10-yard penalty, still first down.
That's a break for the Bronco defense.
So that's going to move it back to the 46-yard line of the Panthers now, going to bring up a 1st and 20.
See if they might go to the quick passing game here right now. You know, earlier in the year we saw Carry-On playing some defense. We hadn't seen him out there tonight.
No, haven't. He has played a little defensive end a couple times, at least this year.
Haven't seen him on the field there tonight.
Black up the middle, and he's going to pick up, we're going to say, about 3 yards down to the 43-yard line.
That's number 23 coming off the bottom of the pile for the Broncos. That is Christian Zubiate, a junior defensive end, coming in to make the play there.
Well, the Broncos doing a good job of rotating some guys in and out right now. Make sure you got fresh legs and keep some of those guys available in the 4th quarter. Lara just stretching a little bit there, dancing on the sideline, doing a few knee lifts. I think it may be a little cramp or a little bit tight. 2nd down and 17, and it's going to be a flag. Nope, they're going to call timeout. We'll take it with them.
Delay game. Offense.
Nope.
5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Yep, I was right, and I listened to Nathan, and he was wrong. So it's going to be another 5 yards back to the 48. Going to bring up now 2nd and 22 for the Panthers.
I don't know how many 2nd and 22 plays this offense has in scripted.
No,
you don't want the whole 22 if you could get half.
Yep. You want about a 10 or 11-yard shot here just to give you a chance on 3rd.
Right.
Lara is back in the ball game now. And Black is going to tell you it was not Lara, it was Black, and he's going to fight all the way up to the 40. Going to pick up about 8 yards, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 14.
Watch the inside of that Bronco defense. Tony Romo getting a piece of that tackle there. I almost said Tim because that's his brother. And we got that pushed ahead by Tony Romo, and now we're looking at 3rd and about 14.
Lara again still on the sideline. Panthers going to split 2 receivers down here at the bottom of the screen.
See if we get a pressure from inside here, Clay. Yep, here they come.
And the Panthers pick it up, so Garcia plenty of time to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket and going to be able to run out of bounds right about the line of scrimmage, but that's going to bring up a 4th and long for the Panthers. Don't know what you're going to do. Got a flag?
Nathan says there's a flag on the play. And we've got an injured Bronco on the field. Yep, the flag's over there at about the 46-yard line, close to the Broncos sideline.
Yeah, it's a strange place for a flag on the sideline, 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That tells me something went on behind, maybe over on a block of some kind. See if the call's going to be there. They're attending to the
Garcia, but he's okay. He's slowly gonna make his way on his own power across the field.
Well, if we get a call here from Jay Sherrill, our head referee.
Hopefully just a cramp for the young man. Panthers have already brought the punt team out, which tells me the flag is
probably against them.
Going to go against them.
Holding. Offense. Number 21. That penalty decline brings up 4th down.
And by your running back, that's why the flag was where it was at, because
he's probably blocking on the backside there, trying to protect Jacob Garcia's backside, or blind side, if you will.
Hang on, yeah, the Panthers ready to snap the ball, but we got to get everybody off the field first.
And let the defense have a chance to set up. I don't believe they'll fake it here. We saw Herrera run a fake against Amarillo High earlier. Tascosa, that's right.
Yes,
Broncos played Amarillo High.
He housed that baby, too.
Yes, he did.
Whoa!
Oh. Wow.
Good job by Franco to pull that in, and the ball is going to take a Bronco bounce into the end zone where they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So it'll end up being a 40-yard punt for Franco.
Bronco offense needs to put a drive together now, Clay. Only down 1 score. 3:29 left here in the third quarter. Both defenses have kind of settled in a little bit.
Well, there's been some adjustments made. That much is obvious.
Yes.
Both sides go in at halftime, and they have talked about it. Now it's going to be a case of having to figure out what the other team's doing and adjust yourself.
Some strategery has taken place. A friend of ours says that, strategery.
Coda, maybe, I don't see a flag, but it looked like a little movement early in the backfield, but I guess not, but the ball is going to be thrown incomplete.
Yeah, tried the out route there to the far side where the Broncos sideline is. Coda just a little quick, maybe didn't get his feet set to get that ball there.
Yeah, I think it was intended for Lujan.
Yep, and just got to settle in and execute. That play was open. That slot receiver was there. Now they got carry on in the slot up at the top.
Yep, 2 receivers top, 2 bottom. Going to give it to Green this time. Green over the right side. Man, he gets met by 3 black jerseys. Going to be pulled down after a gain of about 3.
Caleb Jamison leading that toe charge. Watch him come from the backside right there and running down. Got a little help there from number 40, Jordan Strange, in the game. A few subs in for that Panther defense like you talked about earlier.
They're keeping some fresh legs out there.
Yep.
Broncos 2 top and bottom again.
3rd and 8.
3rd down and 7 or 8. Coda got room to run, but he throws it, and it's going to be incomplete, intended for Warren, just a little bit too long. And once again, the Broncos going to be facing a punting situation with a 4th and 7.
Parker Haynes on the coverage there, number 6 for the Panthers. Had good coverage, had to make that ball be thrown right on the money. Was not. Noticed how they kept Coda in the pocket. We talked about that a little bit at halftime, of not allowing him to scramble and use his legs to make a play happen. Panthers did a good job of keeping him in the pocket there. It's a good punt.
Carry-on gets off another good kick. He's going to take a friendly bounce for the Broncos, and this time instead of the 30, it's going to come down at the 31. So
that's consistency,
that is
isn't
consistency.
it? Yes, it is.
Flag on the play, though, way back. Just past the line of scrimmage.
Both teams have made some errors tonight.
During the kick, we have holding, number 52 on the offense. That 10-yard penalty will be assessed at the end of the kick. 1st down, Permian.
Okay, so they'll get 10 yards of extra field position up to the 41.
Well,
I think he's going the wrong way.
He moved it the wrong way, unless they called it
on Permian.
They called it obviously on Permian, who was, I guess, the offensive team after the kick.
Yep.
So that's.
He did it that way.
Yeah, he pointed wrong, but
pointed south.
Nobody's complaining, so apparently that is going to be the call. So the Panthers with the ball at the 21-yard line, 2:28 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Going to have 2 receivers bottom of the screen, which is the 8th back. Garcia pitches, and that's going to be Herrera, and Herrera is going to take it to the house, but I believe we're going to have an illegal block way back here at the 30-yard line.
Be a hold, I think.
I think everybody but Herrera knows it.
Yep.
Maybe a block in the back.
No, I think it's a hold.
It's just going to be a flat-out hold.
That's what he just signaled right there. My goodness.
Well, here's the call.
Holding. Offense. Number 3. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still 1st down.
So basically, that's going to be a push because it's just going to be 1st and 10 from. No, they are going to move it back to the 16.
Half the distance. Or from the spot.
Yeah, it's from the spot of the foul. I thought the flag was closer to the 30-yard line. So, yeah, now we've got a little hooting and hollering coming from the other side of the stands now. It's okay when it's the other guys, but when it's us, hey, come on. So 2 receivers split out top.
Little I formation behind the quarterback here.
I believe that's Laura and Black. And it's Laura up the middle. Laura once again into Bronco territory. He's going to be chased down, I think. And he is finally as Grayshawn Douglas is able to run him down, but not before he gets the ball all the way down to about the 15-yard line.
They pulled the H across Clay and then just went big on big right there. That big offensive line opened up a hole. Once Laura saw it, it looked like a turbocharger getting kicked in on a car there. Just took off up the field and got it before Douglas got him down at the 16.
69 yards on that carry for Mr. Lara. He's going to be flirting with that 200 mark before the ball game's over. That's going to be another penalty on the Panthers as they're going to move that back 5.
Number 3, opposite, 5 yards, still first down.
6, I guess they marked that on the 16, so really I guess a 68-yard carry.
21-yard line.
Yep, 1st and 15, so the Panthers have got to add an extra 5 on to the mission here right now.
68 yards, 183 yards unofficially for Mr. Lara.
Big night. Oh,
Garcia. Whoa! That's an unwise pitch there.
Should have pitched it earlier.
Yeah, he should have pitched it immediately, and Herrera probably gotten close to first down territory at the minimum.
Yeah, that was open out on the edge out there. Watch right here. If he pitches this right now, he's gone. He's outside on the edge.
Yeah, he just misread. I don't even think he read it. I think he'd already decided. He thought he had a lane to go, and he did not. So that's going to bring up a second now and about 22 for the Panthers. Not sure why the hooping and hollering is coming down to the stands right now, but
I don't know either.
Garcia is going to fire it out in the flat, and it's incomplete. Intended, I think, for Welton there again. But that's going to bring up now 3rd and 22 for the Panther offense.
Panthers had 2 receivers going right up the seam here where the hash marks are. I don't know if that's a busted pattern or what, but they were both pretty close to each other there and only had 1 safety over the top of it. So that might be something they look at, bringing somebody into the middle of the field to hold that safety there and throwing it right up the seam. Here's 3rd and long.
Herrera in the slot at the bottom, and then in motion there, Saldivar, but there's another going to be a
timeout. Permian, first team timeout.
Fresh, fast, fabulous. Breakfast at Taco Villa? Sounds good to me.
BCM and Associates Inc., the oil field undertaker. BCM provides turnkey services to plug and abandon oil wells in the Permian Basin. BCM has 11 highly trained plugging crews based in Odessa and Hobbs, New Mexico. BCM will prepare and file regulatory forms. We also buy leases for production and salvage. Go to bcmandassociates.com for services, pipe, plus equipment for sale. bcmandassociates.com, the oil field undertaker.
Tonight's Transglobal Production Game of the Week. It's brought to you in part by E&E Service and Supply, Texas Burger, and Taco Villa. Panthers facing a 3rd and 22 from the Bronco 28-yard line.
I thought they were going to run the reverse there, but they've got Herrera out here now.
Yep, he's going to roll right, looking to throw it. Yeah, still can't decide what to do, and thought about cutting it up, but couldn't decide, and ends up taking it on out of bounds. Is going to lose back to the 32-yard line. It's going to bring up now a 4th and about 26.
And I think when Jacob sees this and they talk about it on film session after tonight, I'm going to probably tell him maybe scoot on up the field and get what you can.
And time will expire here in the third quarter, so the score remains the same as it was at half. Permian 28, Odessa High 21. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right after these messages.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Forest Brothers Tire and Alignment has kept you rolling since 1944. With 3 generations of ownership and 4 generations of management, Forest Brothers Tire and Alignment carries the complete lines of Michelin and BF Goodrich. And we offer more than just tires, be it brakes or shocks. Your vehicle's best friend is Forest Brothers Tire and Alignment. With 24-hour road service, you can count on us for all your tire and automotive needs. Forest Brothers Tire and Alignment, with the largest fleet of service trucks in West Texas.
Welcome back to our Trans-Global Production High School Football Game of the Week. Brought to you in part tonight by our State Farm Insurance agent, Mike Podzemny, Diamond Pump and Transport, BCM and Associates, your Oilfield Undertakers, and Complex Community Federal Credit Union. So the Panthers facing a 4th down and 26 from the Bronco 32-yard line.
As we start the fourth quarter of play, 4th down and 26 for the Panthers. Ball to 32-yard line.
Pooch kick it out of bounds here, maybe?
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, who knows what they got up their sleeves. Nope, they're going to. Garcia's back in the pocket. He's got time, and he's got his receiver.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to be Murphy, and he is going to take it into the end zone for the Panther touchdown.
Boy, that Bronco defender, Landon Wilkerson, wants this ball back. Watch him here. He's going to come almost all the way from the safety position right there, just a little late. Could not get to the ball, got to Murphy instead, and the Panthers have increased their lead now, up 13 with the extra point to come.
So 32 yards from Garcia to Murphy, and the Panthers 1 kick away from taking a 14-point lead here on the first play of the fourth quarter, and that kick is good. So your score now 35-21. We'll be back right after this.
My MCH is just so convenient for my family and I. It allows us to do everything at just the touch of a button through our smartphone. It is 24/7, 365. My MCH through Medical Center Health System is my family's one source for health.
Sick as a dog? Talk to a doctor online by downloading the My MCH app 24/7, 365 and start feeling better today. Seeing a doctor just got easier.
Once again tonight, we want to thank our football booster clubs from both Permian High School and Odessa High School, as they are our airtime sponsors each and every week for the Trans-Global Productions High School football game. The Panthers go 5 plays and 79 yards in 2 minutes and 37 seconds and score on a 4th down play from 32 yards out to take now what is a 14-point lead against the Broncos, basically the entire fourth quarter left.
Bronco offense has got to respond, I think, Clay, here, no doubt, with a 2-score game. Boy, that almost hit the ground. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how David, that was an incredible catch. He looked like a baseball player right there, scooping
He is
it up.
a baseball player.
I figured, I know you would know because you announced those. And
yes. Yep.
That's exactly what he looked like right there, bending over to.
Good hands. Very good hands.
So the Broncos now first down from their own 33-yard line. Okay, trailing by 2 touchdowns instead of 1 score.
A little more urgency here.
A little bit more, but you still got 11:45 left.
You got time. Run your game plan. Run what you talked about at halftime, adjustment-wise, and take what the defense gives you. Work down the field, get into the end zone, and make this another 1-score game. Put the pressure on the Panthers.
Now 2 receivers, top and bottom, and this time Coda's going to be flushed out of the pocket. Still on his feet, but he's going to be dragged down for a loss of about 2 back to the 31.
Well, we got a player down behind the play here, number 34 for the Panthers, Jason Cranfield.
He's not down now.
No, but that's who made the tackle.
Oh, okay.
That's who made the tackle.
So second down and now 12 for the Broncos. Carry on is going to be split at the far top of the screen, and Warren's going to be in the slot there, and then you have Rodriguez at the bottom of the screen with Lujan in the slot there.
Preston Grizel going to come in and play one of the inside linebacker positions, while the Panthers look at their starter there. Was it a little gimpy?
Lujan in motion. Well, Coda looked like he lost his back foot right there, and was not able to connect with Rodriguez, so it's going to be a third down now at 12.
Pressure coming from number 52, Frank Alvarado there from the Panther defensive line. This is a big 3rd and 12. Somehow Odessa High needs to convert this.
Well, Day Green had 28 carries 2 weeks ago, the last ball game.
At Church Clemens.
Yes, and he's only had 8 carries tonight, 9 carries tonight. So
they might have been a little concerned about that Panther run defense, and they thought they could do some other things against this squad in black and white.
Coda fires, and Carry On makes the catch, and he will have the Bronco first down. He says he's not down. I don't see any indication from the officials. I see confusion. Carry On is in the end zone. Let's see on the replay here.
He's not down, Clay.
He never went
was
down.
On top of
he laid on top of the defender. And he just got up and took off.
Yep, he's
Very
right.
heads-up play by Carry On as he surprises everyone in attendance tonight. And that's going to end up being a 69-yard touchdown pass.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Heads-up play by Carry On right there.
That'll wake everybody up.
Yeah. Momentum just shifted again.
There's the kick.
It's
off the doinked it, they call it. Off the upright, so it's going to be no good. It's still a 1-score game, but it's going to be an 8-point lead instead of 7. But we got a flag on the field, and it's way back.
About the 22-yard line.
Yeah, so we'll stay here and see what that is.
It'll be 5 yards after the kick or after the play, so this must be on.
It must be on the Broncos, because otherwise, unless it's after the play, as you said.
Maybe after the play, yes.
Otherwise,
after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting. Number 10, Permian. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
So once again, the Broncos will get the advantage of kicking to a short field, but all you got to do is fair catch it, and we'll move it way up for you. Anyway, don't get me started again. I know nobody wants to hear that. Broncos now trail 35-27. We'll be back right after this.
Unlock your next opportunity with a bachelor's degree from Odessa College. Odessa College offers bachelor programs in entrepreneurship, occupational health and safety management, automation, construction management, criminal justice, hospitality management, and early childhood education. Enjoy the benefits of earning your bachelor's degree for the same price as an associate's. Become a Wrangler today. For information, visit us at www.odessa.edu.
Well, once again, our Trans-Global Production Game of the Week is brought to you in part by Odessa College, Force Brothers Tire and Alignment, along with Medical Center Health Systems. The Broncos, with a 3-play drive, went 67 yards in a minute and 13 seconds. Ball's on the turf, but the Panthers do fall on it, and they will take over there at their 23-yard line.
Yeah, Nathan called it. He thought they might do a little trickery there, maybe even onside with the short field. Skidded along the ground, and you saw the, here's the replay right here. About 4 black jerseys pretty close to that, 2 of them right on top of it. So no damage done for Permian. And they have the ball at their own 23. Bronco defense needs to stop them here.
So we had multiple touchdowns, 6 touchdowns in the first 2 quarters, nothing in the third quarter, and now less than 5 minutes into the third quarter, we got 2 more scores.
Yep.
Less than 2 minutes in, excuse me.
Oh, that ball's out.
The ball's loose. Panthers fall on it. It looked like no, that may have been no, it's Murphy that falls on it. Yep. So result just going to be a 2nd and 10.
Watch right here. They're trying to strip it right there.
Yep.
Still can't see the number. I think it was number 10 for the Broncos. Dominic Taylor pulling that ball out, but Panthers fall on it. And you
got to be aware of that. I mean,
yep.
this time in the ball game, and that's one disadvantage of those big scrums that they used to not allow. Now they do, but you got people just ripping at the ball. Garcia is going to pitch it out to Herrera. It's going to be a good tackle there by the Broncos. Once again, number 10, Dominic Taylor, going to catch Herrera for a gain of only 2.
Yep. Good read there to pitch the ball. Was about to get hit by the man that had the quarterback. So pitched it out there and got it to Herrera, who got out to the 25 for a couple yards. Here's a big 3rd and 8.
That was some pink gloves going there for Herrera, wasn't it?
Yes.
Made the ball look pink. 3rd and 8 for the Panthers at their own 25-yard line. Important for the Broncos to hold here. Panthers, though, going to give it to Black up the middle. He's still on his feet, but he's going to be taken down right at about the 30-yard line, about 3 yards short of what was needed now. We saw the Panthers go for it in the first quarter at close to this same spot, so I do not see the punting team trotting onto the field yet.
Boy, this is a big play right here. Number 40, I wanted to mention, Clay, Jesse Sanchez making the tackle there. He's playing defensive end right now.
4th down and about 2.5.
He's lined up right here on the right-hand side.
Okay. That may be all they're trying to do. Yeah, it was. They were going to try and see if they could get somebody to jump, not able to do it, so they'll take a timeout, and we will do the same.
Timeout, Permian. 2nd team timeout.
Let's go! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company located in Midland and Odessa.
Let's go! Well, as we return here to Ratliff Stadium, the Panthers do not trot the punting team out. And once again, Herrera and Black in the backfield with Garcia. They're going to give it to Black, and he is going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So the Broncos will take over on downs at the Panther 30-yard line.
Well, that's an interesting call coming from the Panthers right there on 4th and 2. He pulls and stays, goes out that way. I think there may be a chance for a big play out on the edge. A turnover for the Bronco offense. They've got a little life and some momentum down 1 score here They've got to get in the end zone and get a 2-point conversion to knock this thing up.
So Coda's going to bring them up. He's going to have Carry On and Warren at the top of the screen, Rodriguez at the bottom, and it looks like Adriel Galindo in at your tight end H-back position. Coda going to have a lot of pressure. He's going to take off up the middle. Coda still on his feet inside the 20. Will have a Bronco first down at the 20-yard line.
And that's what we talked about. One of the keys was to keep him in the pocket. He's got a little lane right there. Somebody did not close that up. And Coda gets on up the field and gets a first down to the Panther 20-yard line. Parker Haynes has to make the tackle.
I noticed for the Panthers, Summerford here on the sideline, not in the ball game right now. And he was one kind of running that spy position for the Panthers in the first half and third quarter.
Coda's trying to get his shoe on.
Yeah, and he's going to run out of time. So the Broncos were calling timeout, and they're going to get it just in the nick of time, and we'll take it with them with 7:32 here remaining in the ball game.
There's no foul for delay game. Timeout, Odessa. First team timeout.
Wake up to eggs cooked to perfection, savory bacon, sausage and chorizo, and hot, fresh flour tortillas. Drive through for breakfast at Rosa's Cafe. Rosa's combines all your favorites into tasty breakfast tacos and serves them hot and fresh to get your day started right. Or try Rosa's Migas plate with beans and potatoes. Feeding a group? Rosa's breakfast taco platter is the perfect fit. So rise and shine. Life and breakfast is better at Rosa's Cafe.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Rexco, Hokenthorpe CPAs, along with Rosa's Cafe and Tortilla Factory. So the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Only have 2 timeouts remaining now, should that come up later in the ball game. The Panthers down to only 1 timeout. So once again, 2 receivers top.
Carry On as the H. I saw that.
They go underneath, and Warren makes the catch, and he's going to be just inside the 10 and have another Bronco first down right at the 10. It looks like it'll be 1st and goal.
Keandre Abdulaziz on the coverage and tackle. Watch our Transglobal Productions instant replay. I thought they were going to throw it right there, but they did have Carry On mirrored coming out of the backfield there. So the out route was open. Good throw, good catch. And Broncos have the ball at the 10-yard line, 1st and goal.
We talk about that rolling the opposite way, throwing the opposite way, but Coda, he actually was almost running upfield when he threw that ball and did put a nice touch on it. They're going to throw it up to Carry On, and he makes the catch. And he holds on, and they signal touchdown Broncos. Man, the coverage was there, but you just can't teach that height. And Carry On with very strong hands.
And they know they've got one-on-one matchup out here, Clay. That's a mismatch.
And that's why we haven't seen that one-on-one coverage tonight.
That is correct. Good throw by Coda and an outstanding catch by Carry On. They've got to go for 2 here.
Obviously, the Broncos going to go for 2 and the tie. And a different look here for the Broncos as they have Day Green in the backfield along with Coda. Fakes one way, rolls the other way. He's got him, and it is good. I believe, is that Warren?
Yes. That's who that is.
That is Jalen Warren makes the catch. And so we're now looking at a tie score just as we started. 35-35, 6:46 remaining in the ball game. We'll be back after this.
Fresh, fast, fabulous. Breakfast at Taco Villa? Sounds good to me.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium. We appreciate you folks being with us tonight. Our game is sponsored in part by Taco Villa, Texas Burger, and E&E Service and Supply. The Broncos with a quick 3 10-yard plays, 3 plays, 30 yards, the minute 27, and the 2-point conversion completion from Coda to Jalen Warren. And once again, we are right where we started this ball game, all tied. Broncos looking to kick off. Whoa, Black's going to take it there on about the 27. Whoa, couldn't tell if the Bronco got a piece of him there.
What's the flag?
I don't know.
Flag
there's more.
Motions are high right now.
Well, it's a very tight ball game, and you're right. We're talking about 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, and hard to keep those emotions under control. So it's going to be Panthers ball around the 30-yard line.
It's going to be.
We have 2 dead ball penalties. Personal foul, late hit, number 21, Odessa High. Personal foul, late hit, number 21 on Permian. Though will offset, first down, Permian.
Well, even the same jersey number there, so they are going to offset them. The Panthers will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, now it's going to come down, Clay, with a tie ball game, 6:40 left. The last 6:40, who executes the best and keeps their emotions.
Yep, maybe the last one with the ball.
Yep.
Panthers going to go up the middle this time, going to be a gain of about 4. Lara on the carry, back in the ball game.
Yes.
It's 4 yards.
Jesse Sanchez, number 40, along with a couple of other Bronco defenders to meet Lara in the hole. They got about 4 yards there.
2nd down and 6 for this Panther offense.
How close the splits are for Odessa for Permian right now.
They
on the
are
line.
very tight.
Yes, they are.
Lara's going to carry again, going to pick up about 3 yards this time. Hard fought. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Panthers.
That's Sanchez again stepping in, number 40 to make the play. Here's 3rd and 3. I think the middle's going to be a little clogged up there. We'll see if they take the dive away and make Jacob Garcia make a decision here if they decide to run the option.
Motion from Welton, the H-back, and he's going to take it away. Garcia throws, and he's going to complete it for the 1st down. And once again, Isaiah Welton coming up with a big play for the Panthers from that H-back.
Yep. Landon Wilkerson making the play from his safety position. Red Welton, as you said, going across there out into the right flat, but they did execute it and get the Panther 1st down at the 42 of Permian.
Well, I did find a jacket here this evening. Kyle started out with a jacket. We went outside the booth to warm up. That'll tell you something about the temp in here. But really, I like it. Is Lara up the middle again for the Panthers. Going to pick up about 6 yards on 1st down.
Javen Gonzalez, no surprise, coming up to make the play, but he just kind of cut back right there and saw a little hole between right guard and right tackle and got in there.
2nd and 4 now for this Panther offense as they're near midfield. And Garcia, as we have seen all year, he comes to the sideline every play to get the play call, as the Panthers choose to do that as opposed to signaling or sending the plays in via other players. It's going to be Lara again.
Oh.
Nice cut by Lara, still on his feet. Lara, one man to beat, and that's going to be Garcia, and he is not going to get there. Lara takes it to the house, 52 yards, and touchdown Permian.
And that all started at the line of scrimmage, Clay. Watch our Trans Global Productions instant replay. He just bounced outside, made that man miss, stepped through or ran through another tackle, and it's off to the races. A lot of green turf. between him and that Panther end zone. Touchdown for the Panthers. Extra point away from being back up by 7 points.
Unofficially tonight now, Justice Lara 248 yards as he has put this Panther offense on his back and carried them to the end zone again. Whoop.
Broncos are offside.
Broncos are offside. Don't know if anybody jumped. The kick is good, so I would assume they will mark that on the kickoff.
Yes, they will.
Unless you can't do that, and you may just have to decline it, which you're going to take your point either way.
Yep.
Offside on the defense. That penalty is declined.
So the Panthers now leading 42-35, 4:18 remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
He searched throughout the West for the legendary taste so big, only a true Texan could handle it. 100% Angus beef, crisp garden vegetables, a big toasted bun, a true Texas burger that could tame the baddest hombre's hunger. And the only thing that tops a Texas burger, well, that's our famous cherry pepper. Texas burger, wanted by Texans everywhere.
Diamond Pump and Transport, BCM and Associates Incorporated, Complex Community Federal Credit Union, and your State Farm insurance agent, Mike Podzimny. Some of our fine sponsors of tonight's Trans Global Productions Game of the Week. As always, produced and directed by the infamous Bob Bailey. Well, the Panthers with a 5-play drive took it 70 yards in 2 minutes and 22 seconds for the 7-point lead. And the kickoff will be fair caught by the Broncos over there. That was Andrew Rodriguez, who has had a fine ball game in his own right receiving tonight. So the Broncos once again trailing by 7. 4 minutes and 18 remaining here in the fourth quarter, ready to move the ball down the field.
May come down simply, Clay, as we said, who has the ball last and who executes right now for both of these teams. We've got 4:18 left, and Panther defense and Bronco offense. So let's see who executes the best here down the stretch.
Coda throws quickly out to Lujan, but he's going to be brought down immediately. Is that Wilson on the coverage? No, Aziz.
10, yeah. That's Aziz.
So it's going to be a gain of 4, going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Broncos.
Quick stop route right there for the Bronco offense. Take 4 or 5 yards. You have plenty of time and 2 timeouts in your back pocket. Just execute your offense here if you're the Broncos.
Coda with Day Green in the backfield. 2 receivers top and bottom. He's going to give it to Green this time. Green is going to fight forward for a gain of another about 4 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2.
It's number 44 for the Panthers, Victor Ramirez. He's had a good night here for the... We're going to go ahead and do our offensive MVP for Odessa High School. We've decided Mikey Coda is going to be the MVP for the Broncos.
As he's fixing to take the snap here on a 3rd down and 2. Very important for the Broncos here. And he pulls it from Day, throws, and the ball is going to be incomplete. So that's going to bring up a 4th down now and 2 for the Broncos, and almost a must get. Yeah. Once again, unfortunately for the Broncos, their center lost his helmet, so he is not going to be on the field on this crucial 4th down.
Let's go ahead and do the Panther offensive MVP. We've decided it's going to be Justice Lara tonight.
Yeah. Can't imagine. I can tell you 248 reasons why.
Yeah, exactly.
So 4th and 2 here for the Broncos. This is a must make, as they will not get the ball back with much time if they get it at all, if they do not convert here.
One-on-one coverage with Carry On up at the top.
I think the Panthers are going to call timeout.
Well, we may have a little problem with the
clock. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
We had a clock error.
Now, see, the Broncos thought the Panthers called timeout too. They were headed to the sideline. So, but they'll have the full 25 seconds to get set up here. So here we go, folks. 4th and 2. They fake it to Green and they throw it, and Warren makes the catch. Makes sure he secures the ball, which is very smart, out to the 39-yard line. And now a late flag after the play.
Wonder what that is.
It's going to be a first down at the 39-yard line, and then we'll see what the call is here from our officials.
Let's do the offense or the defensive. Hang on.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 12. 15-yard penalty at the end of the play. First down.
Wow.
Wow, that's going to move the ball into Panther territory.
Let's do the defensive MVPs for the teams. Let's do Odessa High here. This is a tough one for me, but I'm going to go with number 6, Javen Gonzalez.
That's a good choice.
Been all over the field, especially second half here. Go Javen Gonzalez, defensive MVP for the Broncos.
Broncos 2 receivers top of the screen, 1 at the bottom along with the tight end. Going to give the ball to Day Green, still on his feet. Not sure what happened. It looked like, I thought he almost lost the ball, but there goes that scrum down to the 41-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 5.
My goodness.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Bronco offense. And now checking back into the ball game, Isaac Lujan as Galindo. I believe it was Galindo. Well, it was obviously Galindo. I don't know if it's, I think it was Adriel, not Victor. Check out, so 2nd and 5. Day is going to get positioned there in the backfield. Coda. Back to pass. He's going to look deep. He throws. Oh, almost caught, but not quite. Rodriguez, the intended receiver, and it's going to be a 3rd down now and 5 for the Broncos.
I'm going to go defensive MVP for Permian here. As you see the replay, I'm going to go with number 12, Kevion Wilson. He's going to be the defensive MVP for Permian tonight.
So now the Broncos had a shot to go deep. Now you got to get these 5 yards and worry about going deep after that. 1:54 remaining. The Broncos still with 2 timeouts. Fakes to Green, and he throws underneath. And it's going to be incomplete. Warren, the ball a little bit low, but I guarantee you, Jalen would tell you he should have had that ball. But once again, the Broncos staring 4th down right in the face.
And Wilson was on the coverage out there for the Panthers out in the left flat by the Broncos sideline. Just did not execute. And boy, here it comes. It comes down to this play right here. 4th and about, 5 for the Broncos from the Panther 41.
So Lujan and Rodriguez split at the bottom. Warren and Carry On up at the top of your screen. Coda. Nope, got a flag on the play, I believe, or timeout.
Not sure what the call is here. Let's see.
Delay game. Offense. 10-yard penalty. 4th down.
Now you just made 4th and 5, 4th and 10.
Yep, that's going to make it a little bit more difficult. That little yellow flag is, we've seen just a few too many of those tonight.
It's going to need a little good laundry run before next week.
Get all those little black beads out of it.
Yeah. My goodness.
So the Broncos task is twice as difficult now, 10 yards instead of 5. Same set. Carry On and Warren at the top of the screen. Lujan and Rodriguez at the bottom. Green in the backfield. Coda got the blitz. Ramirez flushes him out of the pocket. He throws it. It's caught if he's in bounds. Rodriguez has it at the 31-yard line. That's going to be a big first down for the Broncos.
Boy, and that, again, we've talked about it in the game. Coda's feet have kept plays alive for the Broncos. And those receivers have been taught when he's running for his life, you got to get in quarterback help mode and come find an open spot. And that's what happened there.
And that was Lujan. I thought that was Rodriguez. That was Lujan on the catch. Very aware, very good catch, and aware of where his feet were as well, as he was walking the tightrope over there. Nope, going to have a timeout. The Broncos are going to take one of their timeouts here with a minute 38 remaining, trailing by 7. We'll be back to Ratliff right after this.
BCM and Associates Inc., the oil field undertaker. BCM provides turnkey services to plug and abandon oil wells in the Permian Basin. BCM has 11 highly trained plugging crews based in Odessa and Hobbs, New Mexico. BCM will prepare and file regulatory forms. We also buy leases for production and salvage. Go to bcmandassociates.com for services, pipe, plus equipment for sale. bcmandassociates.com, the oil field undertaker.
After play, first and 10 to the Broncos, ball at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
I want to thank once again tonight our Odessa High School and Permian High School football booster clubs for being our airtime sponsors each and every week here on our Trans Global Production Game of the Week. The Broncos with the first and 10 from the 31-yard line, a minute 38 remaining. 2 receivers top and 2 receivers bottom, and he's going to throw, and there's the flag, as it looked like probably either going to be an interference or a defensive holding call, as carry-on is just too much of a load to cover by yourself.
They tried to they had one-on-one coverage out there. He's running the slant, and you can see right there, number 23 in coverage, Caleb Cruz, had a little hold of him from the back.
I tell you what, Ramirez was flying in again on the blitz, but Coda gets rid of that pretty quick.
Broncos have one timeout left. Minute 33 left in the ball game.
So they're going to move the ball up to the 24-yard line. It's going to be a first and 10 from that point for the Broncos. Play clock, the Broncos do have time now on the play clock. 8 seconds. Coda wants to be sure. Gets it off just in time, and he fires, and it's going to be caught by Rodriguez at the 20-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 4.
That's Parker Haynes on the tackle right there, coming up for the Panther defense. Got it up to the 20 for about a gain of 4. Plenty of time, a minute 13. Got a timeout in their back pocket.
Once again, Warren in the slot at the bottom with Rodriguez, top of the screen, carry on split wide, and Lujan in the slot.
Oh, he caught
that ball.
One-handed.
Jalen Warren, my goodness.
Wow.
That's just a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Watch
Look
it
at
right
this.
here. Here it comes. There's pressure right in Coda's face. Watch that one-handed.
Whoa, man, at the 15. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 now for the Broncos.
That's amazing.
Great catch.
Yes.
Let's see here if it's going to be some day green time. No, Coda's going to pull it and take it himself. Thought about outside and then thought, I'm going to get myself a first down. I'm not going to go outside.
That's the most important thing there.
And he cuts it up at the 9-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal for the Broncos.
Zone read, 51, the defensive end for Permian. That is Sebastian Sanchez. Came down inside. That's why he pulled it.
Broncos really run a lot of time off the clock, and now have spent their last time out with only 15 seconds remaining.
That's on Permian, I think.
Oh, Permian spends it on the timeout.
Yes.
Wow. Well, let's just stay here this time and decide what are you going to call. I mean, you got 9 yards to go, but now you've only got 16 seconds. That's a lot different than having 30 seconds.
And Permian's going to bring pressure, Clay, from somewhere. They're going to try to keep Coda in the pocket. You're going to see something quick, maybe a whip route, something inside breaking back out. you're probably going to get man coverage if you get that pressure. So somebody is going to have to run a quick route. Broncos still have that timeout in their back pocket.
And they're going to need it if they don't get out of bounds.
If they don't, or get in the end zone.
Yeah,
exactly.
But the Panthers, their pressure has been coming up the middle, and that flushes Coda out of the pocket.
Which means you
So are you going to bring somebody from the outside is what you're saying.
Have to contain.
So here we are, 16 seconds remaining. Coda, once again, Lujan Rodriguez at the bottom, Warren and Carry-On at the top, the short side of the field. Coda's going to throw over the middle.
No.
And it looks like it's a catch.
Wow.
Is that Lujan?
Yes, it
Touchdown Broncos. Isaac Lujan with the biggest catch of his career. And now it's decision time for these Broncos. Do you kick for the tie and go to overtime, or do you go for the 2-point conversion and try and get the win right here? It looks to me like they're going to
Nathan
kick
has called they're going to go for 2, but you're right. I think they're going to play for tie. We might be looking for what you said a little earlier, overtime.
Yep, I got my NCAA tiebreaker system sheet right here. Got all the rules.
Wow.
The Broncos are going to call a timeout and talk about it. So, I mean, Nathan's still saying going for 2, but, you know, what do they used to say? Go for the tie at home and go for the win on the road. Well, they're both at home, so that doesn't really apply here.
No, it doesn't. I still, they're the underdog. I wouldn't be surprised if there's not a fake here, maybe on an extra point.
Wow,
maybe they got something.
Got something up their sleeve there that nobody's seen. Well, I couldn't think of a better time to pull it out. But
if you've got it in the arsenal, this might be a good time.
You know who the holder is, number 1.
Yep.
Ivan Carry-On. Who we know can throw.
Yep, and Nathan's right. This kicker has missed an extra point tonight. So
he did, doink.
Yep, that's maybe in his mind here. Yeah.
So, no timeouts for either team. So here it is. Rivera looking to tie it up. And the kick is good. Boy, it is dead center right there. There's pressure right there.
Yep.
The kick is good, so we got 11 seconds remaining. We'll just keep it here. So our overtime rules, they do follow the NCAA in the tiebreaker. And immediately after the fourth quarter, the officials, they'll go to their sidelines, they'll assemble the 50-yard line and review all the tiebreaker procedures, the officials will. And they'll escort captains to the center of the field for a coin toss. So just like the first of the game.
You calling the kickoff return here?
The winner of the toss can choose one of the 2 following options. They can choose whether to go on offense or defense. And of course, offense, you take over at the opponent's 25-yard line.
And most of them usually play defense first.
And that way they know what they have to do on offense.
Right.
Or that you can choose which end of the field will be used. And very few, I don't know if I've ever seen that used as opposed to the other. Of course, I'm a little premature. There's still 11 seconds here. So
we've seen a kickoff or 2 return for touchdown this year.
Yes, we have.
For both teams, that's
but
right.
I don't foresee the Broncos giving them a chance to do that. But Rivera is just going to, well, there's definitely no return, so the Panthers have 9 seconds, and they're going to have the ball on their own 48-yard line.
They have no timeouts left.
Nope, neither team has a timeout.
So something's going to have to be open in the middle or outside, get out of bounds. I'm not sure what their kicker range-wise has.
Hey, I forgot to tell you that last drive for the Broncos, 12 plays, by far their longest drive of the night. 12 plays, went 75 yards, and 4 minutes and 9 seconds.
Yep.
So the Panthers here, let's see what they're gonna, they're just gonna run it. And Lara's gonna add a couple of yards to his total. And we are looking at overtime.
This series has never had an overtime game.
Well, they did have a tie, but that was before the overtime system
That
was
was
in
in
place.
1980, if I remember right. A tie.
I believe that's correct. So they'll flip.
Diamond Pump and Transport LLC specializes in oil field transportation. We are locally owned and operated and do business in the Permian Basin and West Texas areas. We also provide hot oil service, acid pumping, water hauling, tank cleaning, and other types of oil field transport and hauling services. We invite you to call us today. Diamond Pump and Transport LLC, 432-617-8084.
E&E Service and Supply is your leader in well service supplies and rig packages. We manufacture oil savers, rod transfers, rod strippers, pipe wiper blocks, weight indicators and pads, rope sockets, drop valves, guy line blocks, swab mandrels, fishing tools, slip cylinders for Advance, BJ, and Giberson, and a whole lot more. Please come by E&E Service and Supply at 3501 Brazos.
So the Panthers with the 1st and 10 now from the 25-yard line. Looks like Coda ended up with 380 some odd yards passing up to now. There's that reverse Kyle's been calling for all night. Herrera.
Oh, the ball came out.
The ball is loose and the Broncos have it. Now, that just means the Bronco offense will take over at the 25-yard line, and they will need only a field goal. Any points here, and the Broncos will take a W. So the Panther defense comes back out onto the field with the weight of the world on their shoulders right now.
Wow, and the Panther defense has now got their backs up against the wall. They've got to make a stop as well. And my goodness, what a turn of events.
Well, you know, we talked about all week, but before the game especially, turnovers could be a key. If both teams don't turn the ball over, this could really be quite a game, quite a barn burner, and that is indeed what it turned out to be.
Yep.
But that's only the second turnover tonight, but that could be a big one.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
So carry-on split here at the bottom. Coda with Day Green in the backfield, and Green's going to carry up the middle. Green still on his feet, and he's going to be down close to a first down at the 15-yard line. Did a really good job of hanging on to the ball there because he was basically carrying a Panther with him holding on to the ball.
Yep. Good blocking right there by the Bronco offensive line. I'm not sure I mentioned them tonight.
Both offensive lines have really done a good job tonight. There have been a couple of penalties here and there, but as a whole, I think both coaches should be thrilled to death with the play of their offensive line tonight.
Gerardo Vasquez at center, Christian Howard and Damian Dominguez at the guards positions. Aiden Ortiz and Santiago Garcia are the tackles.
Coda, once again, hands the ball to Day Green, and he's still on his feet inside the 10. They're going to mark him out. Looks like about the 9-yard line. Nope, down at the 8. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3. I'm looking to write. I'm used to writing stuff on my pad here, and I don't need to now.
No, we can just watch and see how this unfolds. And right now, Broncos have all the momentum.
Victor Galindo is in right now at the H-back, along with Adriel Galindo lined up at that tight end spot over on the left side. Carry on is there. They're going to give it to Green again. Green trying to get the corner, and he does. Green pokes the ball out. I don't think he got it. Oh, he did get in.
Yep.
The official is going to say he got in. So wait just a minute. The officials are going to get together and make sure, trying to get all the Broncos off the field. And they're going to get together and talk about it. They're trying to let the coaches know, get all the people off the field. They're going to try and figure out and make sure he got in. And it's hard to tell on that. I wasn't even watching. I was just knowing he was running the replay. Can we see that again, Bobby?
My goodness. Yep, they had it sealed on the outside, and the Green got out there on the edge.
He had the first down, and he was close, but he did poke that ball out here. We'll look at the replay again. I don't know if we can tell from this angle. The score is still on the board.
Here's the replay right here. Let's see.
You see him get the corner there. He's inside the 5. It's just hard to tell where the ball was before his foot went down.
Yep.
There's the kick, and it is good. So, with a hard-fought victory, the Broncos are going to come out on top, 49-42 in a crosstown rivalry for the ages. Wow.
My goodness.
That is definitely, we were hoping to see a good ball game, a close ball game tonight, and we got more than we bargained for. So we want to thank our whole Trans Global Productions High School Football Game of the Week crew. Always, we're directed and produced by Bob Bailey. Our slow-mo replay is by Debbie Bailey. The press box cameras tonight, I'm hoping, are Jason Barrage and Tim Rose. If not, Jesse Wigington was up there. Our end zone cameras are by Hagan Barrage and Brandon Chance. And I believe our grips tonight were Andy Slocum and Diego Carrillo. Any last thoughts?
What a barn burger, man.
Try and catch your breath?
Trying to catch my breath right now.
Wow,
Sure
very
am.
exciting as both teams fought hard, fought strong, and the Broncos just happened to come out on top at the very end. Good to see all the young men out there shaking hands. I'm sure most of these guys have known each other since they were kids.
4th grade probably starting.
Playing baseball together.
Pee-wee ball.
All sorts of football stuff all through the years. But an exciting win for the Broncos and their football program. Congratulations to them and their coaching staff, as well as the Panthers and their coaching staff for giving us a very exciting ball game tonight. Both teams looking forward to next week. Permian's already got to go ahead and fight Midland Legacy next week. I think we'll be here with the Broncos and the Bulldogs. So anyway, that's our score tonight. The Odessa High Broncos 49, the Permian Panthers 42 in overtime. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next week.